Good day everyone, this is MB. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video we are going to see how we can write the inputs and outputs for a couple of cards. So I've put my PLC on a config mode. When you do it on config mode, you can come here and do the scan. If it's not on config mode, we cannot scan it. It's gonna ask me this one needs to be on the, it was on the local, so I put it on the okay. Scan for the boxes, any EtherCAT that is connected to it. So I've connected these cards to my PLC. You can add it in here as well, like whatever you want to add. Any card that you have that you want to connect it to your PLC, you can add it in here. New PLC, I'll just write it as input out. Okay, in the global variable list, I add the GVL. I'll write it as IO. So for the input card, which is this 1819, it's an input card. Okay, just I show the manual for it. 1819. So this is a input card that it has 16 inputs. Okay, when you give 24 volts to any of these input channels, it's just gonna. So how we write them in the program, this is the way that we write. Is we write it as Boolean digital input 1, and it's a Boolean, yeah. So in front of this one, we need to write it like this: add %i star. It's gonna be like this. So this is the digital. I'm gonna write 16 of them. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And 16. In here we need to write a WC state and the state. Okay, so Boolean WC state, write it EL1819 because this one is for this card. I'm too lazy to type them all, so I can copy it from here. These ones are not necessary to write it, but later on you can read the state of the card. If the card goes into an error, then it's gonna be able to. I'll write another one as the unsigned integer state EL1819. So this one is uint, unsigned integer. Okay, now none of these ones are connected. What I need to do, I need to build it. Control Shift B. Okay, the error says that you haven't assigned any input to this one. So you open all these ones and then to every single one of these ones. So this one I'll assign a digital input 1, digital input 2, digital input 3, and so on. I do them all very quick. WC state. This is the unsigned image. Okay, now for 2008, this is a output card. So this is a card. It has 8 outputs. Okay, this is on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it gives 24 volts for half of and for every single one of these outputs. So in here we need to do the some sort of the same. In here I'll write it digital output. Then what we need to do, we write it like this, and then if you want to assign this one, for example, to let's say start push button, you do it like this one. In this way, when you come in here, then you want to write them, then you won't make any mistakes on it. You can write it like this. Obviously these are the start push buttons in here as well, but when you do connect your hardware, and then some of the versions are not the same as the inputs and outputs, then you have to write everything. So yeah, that one is a bit annoying. So we do this one as Q because it's for the output. Input is I, output is Q. Digital output 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. This one is also a Q. Sorry, this one is an I, because this one is gonna read it as a. And in here, I'm gonna write it 2008. Here the same. If I want to assign them, I don't see them because I haven't built it yet. So I'm gonna build it now. Please. Okay. Let's open them all. Okay, this is my input card and the output card. It has this one on it. It means that it's assigned. Okay, I have 3 analog cards as well, which is one of them is the analog output, 2 of them analog input, one of them analog input 4 to 20 milliamps, and the other one is 0 to 10 volts. So the cards are 305054. I have manual for it. So this is the card, 4 to 20 milliamps, 4 channel. So I need to write 4 channels for it. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is save-all. Let me just do a unsave in middle of the job. So for EL4022, that's analog output card, and in the manual you can see it in here. Okay, it's going to give us 0 to 10 volts. You can find the manual on BECKHOFF website. So yeah, this is a card for us. That's a 0 volt, and this is the output, 0 volt output. Okay, we assign them in here, build it. Here. So if you read it in here, when it's operational, it's on the 8. Okay, so you can find them later on. All right, for the next card, which is 3054, this is a card from 4 to 20 milliamps. You integer analog input 1 at I star int. So we write these ones for this card as well. and we have a 2-channel 3062. Sorry, I should write it in this page. So this is also an input card from 0 to 10 volts. The wiring is in here. On the side of the cards, all the wirings are drawn up as well. Yes, this one is by current. I'm going to change these ones by current, and then the next one I'm going to do it by the voltage. The way that I do it like this. Okay, if you press on them, Control R and then again R, then it's going to read all the software, and it's going to change it. Okay, if you see it in here, you will see that it's changed it. I didn't change it. You see, it changed it because I didn't build it before. At that time it didn't. So this one has changed. If you just change it in here, like I write it in here, then it's not gonna change it there, and then you're gonna face issue. So this is the way. You double click on it, Control R, then it's gonna. Or refactoring. You can refactor them like that. All right. On the next card, which is 3062, in here, so I know that this one is for voltage. All right, let's build it again. Save as. Okay, so yeah, this is the way that we can write these ones. And then if I'm assigning, for example, this output to a pump, I'll write it like this. This one goes to directional valve A side. Okay, and so on and so forth. I download everything into it. Because it was on config mode, it's gonna restart it. Okay, if I go online, I will be able to see what they are connected to. because I haven't connected anything in here, these ones pop up like this. And if these ones are showing 8, it means they are operational. If you have any question, please leave it in the comments for me. Hope you guys enjoyed.